He lives off of his women. Most water sign men, that's what they do. They manipulate women. They use women for what they can get from them.
On May 22, 2025, Remy Ma finally opened up about the problems in her marriage with Papoose. The drama mostly came from their divorce papers, with both blaming each other for not signing them. Around that time, gossip started spreading online. People claimed Remy had cheated, that Papoose was broke, and even had gambling issues. Despite her rocky history with Claressa Shields, Remy made it clear she held no grudges. She simply wanted to clear her name and stop the rumors once and for all.
I would be telling you, girl, get your ass from over there. What are you talking about? That's what I would be doing if that was my friend. I'm not hating on nobody. Like I told you at the very beginning, that shit is corny. It's a come up and it's corny. Okay? That's what's happening right now. That's what's happening. And you don't even see it because I get all the sweet talking and of course I gotta be the villain. She ain't shit. She this and I'm this. Show me a woman that had a man that was doing her right and she just shitted on him for no reason.
She dropped a hint that sounded like she was ready to move on and focus on herself. People were confused, wondering why she'd leave a man who seemed to treat her right. Many thought Remy was just upset that Papoose had moved on, but her next moves made everyone start watching more closely.
You know, he deals with women with money so he can use those women. Remy Ma was a sugar mama. Now, we all know Claressa liked to spend...
People online quickly switched sides. At first, they admired Papoose for being a loyal husband who stood by his wife. But before long, the story flipped, and people started calling him a man who relies on women for money. Then all eyes turned to Claressa Shields after she said something surprising on the Pivot podcast.
I have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year. And then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one and then do the same thing again. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm, 40, 43, whatever, after my career to have my kids.
Right.
She revealed that she wants to have multiple kids with Papoose. Her plan is to have a baby, take a short break, then get back in the ring before trying again later. While she sounded happy about it, some fans worried about how she'd balance boxing and motherhood.
Oh, I was right. He is definitely using Claressa as a rebound to get back at Remy Ma. And this is what I'm celebrating. A man rebounding with a woman who seems to not have it all. It's like her body fully developed, but her mind did not. Her mind seems like it's still 12, 13 years old. What you gonna do with a woman like that, Papoose, other than take advantage of her? People are really saying that Papoose have leveled up. And this is no shade to Claressa, because if she has a delay, she can't help that. Papoose is bright enough to understand that.
And wait, there's more.
I'm not hating on the age difference. I've dated guys that were much older than me, but I also was very mature, which is why I dated guys that were much older than me. Claressa Shields is not mature. She seems like she may need a lot more experience.
It looks like both women, even though they don't personally know each other, share a similar view about Claressa Shields. They think she's gifted and confident, but sometimes acts a little childish or unaware of how things really work. They say she might be 30, but emotionally, she still behaves younger. Many people online agree with that idea, suggesting that Papoose, being much older and more experienced, could be taking advantage of her. Now, here's where things get interesting. Papoose is nearly 48, and that age gap already made fans start whispering. At first, most people didn't want to believe the rumors. After all, Papoose had always been respected for his loyalty and strong image as a husband and family man. He supported Remy Ma through her hardest moments, including her time in prison, and was praised for staying solid when most would have walked away. But recently, that loyal image started to crack. On July 28, 2025, he posted a sweet message for Claressa after her big win, calling her his love and praising her skills and work ethic. Everything seemed fine until he added, "Glad I could add value from a behind-the-scenes executive standpoint." That one line had people talking. Fans started questioning what he meant because, let's be real, Papoose isn't a boxing executive. He's a rapper, not a sports promoter. So why bring up an executive role in her boxing career? It came off like he was trying to make himself look more important, or even benefit financially from her success. Some people even joke that he went from being Remy's husband to Clarissa's manager. The situation got even messier when people compared him to other celebrity couples. They pointed out that Jay-Z doesn't run Beyoncé's career, even though he supports her fully. Successful couples usually keep their business and personal lives separate. That's why this whole executive talk from Papoose seemed off, and the timing didn't help. All this started just months after his breakup with Remy Ma, making people think he might be using his new relationship to stay in the spotlight. While some believe he genuinely loves Claressa, others think he's more interested in what comes with being connected to a champion like her: fame, money, and influence. To make things even more complicated, new rumors started swirling that Claressa might be pregnant. That only fueled the drama further. Suddenly, what began as a positive love story turned into gossip about power dynamics, control, and hidden motives. Now, people are divided. Some say Papoose deserves another chance to prove himself, while others believe he's repeating the same pattern, attaching himself to strong, successful women and finding a way to stay close to their success. Either way, their relationship has everyone watching closely. Whether it's love, business, or both, time will eventually reveal the truth.
Am I pregnant? No, I ain't no goddamn pregnant. And why would you ask me, am I pregnant on here? Is you okay? You know what's funny is? It's like, if I was pregnant, is this the place to be asking me that at? Like, I don't know.
Now, in this clip, she's saying that she's not pregnant. That's not the case. Why are people even asking her that? Doesn't make sense. Like, what's wrong with you? But then I want you to take a look at...
In this clip, in the video, Claressa Shields firmly says she's not pregnant and seems annoyed that people keep asking. Still, the gossip didn't stop. After a photo of her with Cardi B at the the drama event on September 22, 2025, went viral, fans noticed her body looked slightly different. Some began speculating again, suggesting she might be expecting despite her clear denial. Others defended her, saying athletes often gain or lose weight depending on training or rest periods. But the picture sparked more questions, not just about a possible pregnancy, but about Papoose's ability to handle that responsibility. People are now wondering whether he's emotionally and financially ready to support a baby, especially with all the drama and uncertainty surrounding his career. While Claressa tries to stay focused on her goals, the constant rumors keep pulling attention away from her achievements and back onto her personal life.
Also, she want to talk about all of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, go in your email draft. If anybody come around me and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs and her entire rap will come up.
If what Papoose says is true and he really wrote about 90% of Remy Ma's lyrics, that's huge. He's always been known as one of the sharpest lyricists in hip-hop, even if he never sold millions of records. His pen game and creativity can't be denied, but that raises a serious question. If he's really that skilled, why isn't he thriving as a songwriter for other big artists? Papoose has industry experience, connections, and years in the game, yet his finances don't reflect that. Maybe it's because hip-hop today values fame and image over pure talent. Still, it's strange that someone with his ability hasn't reached the level of success his writing deserves. If his claims are true, it makes people wonder whether poor business choices, pride, or simply bad timing kept him from turning that lyrical gift into real wealth.
The process of me dealing with all of that, being in the crib, constantly dealing with that, my daughter, you know what I'm saying, quit the job, you know what I'm saying, the executive position, working that, but still trying to balance everything. still paying all the utilities in the crib, the whole thing. I can honestly admit, going through that, I'm not a person that uses drugs. Anybody that know me will tell you that. Verify it. Very, very, extremely mentally sober. Extremely. I can control anything in my life, but I did fall victim to gambling going through that.
It's starting to look like Papoose isn't the picture-perfect man people once thought he was. Sure, he was loyal, but loyalty alone doesn't hold a relationship together. Without real stability and growth, it doesn't mean much. A man can't keep living off his reputation. He needs results to prove his worth. If I were part of Clarissa's family, I'd be worried. Papoose gives the impression of someone who leans on strong women instead of building his own foundation. He lets them take charge emotionally and financially, which always leads to problems. That kind of imbalance eventually turns into frustration and distance. Remy might not have been innocent in their marriage, but it's easy to understand why her respect for him faded. With rumors about gambling, financial issues, and a fading career, Papoose seems like he's still trying to find direction. It's sad seeing someone once seen as a loyal husband and a symbol of lasting love fall this hard. But maybe it's a reminder that behind all the fame and image, people are often far more complicated and flawed than they seem.